We'll continue after these messages.
Introducing the potato, the Lipton potato, with a fresh taste and a creamy sauce. New Lipton potatoes and sauce with sour cream and chives. Now, you can complete any meal simply, tastefully. New Lipton potatoes and sauce with that delicately seasoned taste.
Isn't she ready yet? They're waiting.
Pressure's on, getting higher. Difference is, you stay drier. Van Roll-On makes the difference, and the difference is fantastic.
You can trust Van Roll-On. It rolls on smooth to fight odor and wetness, even under pressure.
Pressure's on, getting higher. Difference is, you stay drier. Van Roll-On makes the difference, and the difference is fantastic.
She's from Western.
Of all the airline mergers, one really stands out because it's the people of Western joining the people of Delta. And when pros start working together, you know what you have? An all-star team. That's how the best get better.
This is going to be quite a team. You're right.
The best get better. Delta Airlines.
Hello, I've discovered Cool Ranch flavored Doritos. You know, if your mom's anything like mine, she likes to know exactly what goes into everything that you eat. So I thought I'd buy her some of the ingredients. There's delicious buttermilk. There's tangy tomatoes. There's zesty onions. Imagine creamy Cool Ranch seasonings and one heck of a crunch.
Cool Ranch flavored Doritos brand tortilla chips. One heck of a taste, one heck of a crunch.
See, I feel bad about my mom's car.
In this adult basic education class and all across America, people are working to overcome adult illiteracy. Last year, ABC and PBS joined forces in PLUS, Project Literacy US, to make people aware of the problem of adult illiteracy and to do something about it.
What is literacy? Literacy is the work I do every day. I receive letters from vendors.
Hundreds of thousands have volunteered to help others and to strengthen their own reading and writing skills. Over 100 national organizations, literacy groups, churches, businesses, educators, and government agencies are stepping up their efforts. ABC and PBS are going to continue our commitment, and you can do something too. Watch for our programs and join in the message.
It's never too late to learn to read.
Now, back to our story. We'll return after these messages.
You'll love the first bite, outrageously right. New kudos, granola snacks. Pleasing, teasing, kudos, I'm yours. I'm yours. Nutty fudge, chocolate chip or peanut butter. Kudos, you won me over any other. Electrifying, granola-fying. Simply nutritious, outrageously delicious. Kudos, I'm yours. I'm yours.
One-half pound of beef, flame broiled. The double beef Whopper. The one that does the job. The double beef Whopper. Burger King. The best food for fast times.
Charlie Gibson blushes when he reads his mail. He's witty, a winner. Say good morning to Charlie Gibson and Joan London. Weekdays on Good Morning America.
It takes a leader, a hero, a zealot, a scientist, an artist to be Person of the Week. Friday, watch ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
An ABC News Brief brought to you by Hefty Bags. Now from Washington, Tom Gerald.
Good evening. On the eve of congressional hearings into the Iran-Contra arms scandal, President Reagan is heating up the battle over continued U.S. aid to Nicaragua's Contra rebels. Speaking on New York's Ellis Island, the president vowed he'll never give up his fight to arm the Contras.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we cut off the freedom fighters, we will be giving the Soviets a free hand in Central America, handing them one of their greatest foreign policy victories since World War II.
Earlier, Senator Daniel Inouye, chairman of the Senate committee investigating the scandal, said President Reagan knew much more about private efforts to arm the Contras than the White House admits. Louis Tams, who resigned as U.S. ambassador to Costa Rica amid reports he improperly provided aid to the Contras, told the New York Times he was acting on direct orders from top officials like Colonel Oliver North and Assistant Secretary of State Elliott Abrams. The CIA and Abrams deny those charges. Now this.
The Cinchels were in some mess till they got a cinch sack.
Hefty, hefty cinch sack.
It's a cinch to close.
Said Sarah.
A cinch to lift.
Said Sid. Said Sis.
Hefty, hefty cinch sack.
Hoping to dispel stories he's a womanizer, Democratic presidential hopeful Gary Hart recently invited the press to put a tail on him. The Miami Herald did, and reports that Hart and a Miami woman spent Friday night alone together in his Washington townhouse. Hart denied any impropriety and said the woman stayed in his home only a few minutes. More later on the Weekend Report.
Want to see him smile? Don't touch that dial. Make Jell-O no baked pies. Want him begging for more? Then open this door. Make Jell-O no baked pies. They're so easy to make, because there's nothing to bake. A remarkable creation that'll win appreciation. Make Jell-O no baked pies. Don't touch that dial.
What are you giving the team?
Berries.
Plain berries?
But they love plain berries.
Well, sure they love them, but...
Couldn't they?
Yeah.
Shouldn't they?
Yeah. Wouldn't they love it more with Cool Whip?
Think about the things that matter most. Everything that means the world to you.
If it's important to you, it's important to us.
At Safeco, we know what your home means to you. To protect it, talk to your independent Safeco agent about high-quality Safeco homeowner insurance.
If it's important to you, it's important to us.
Safeco, the smart choice.
Dr. J puts away the medicine bag. Details at 10.
We now continue with the Disney Sunday Movie. We'll continue after these messages.
Cheese, glorious cheese.
Order Italian food with real cheese. Order Mexican food with real cheese.
Cheese, glorious cheese.
Order sandwiches with real cheese. Whatever you order in your favorite restaurant, real cheese makes it better.
It's cheese, marvelous cheese, fabulous cheese, glorious cheese.
There's a plan for building a house. You should have a plan for moving out of one. That's why Ryder gives you our Move It Yourself guide.
Mom, look what I found.
Oh, my
It helps you handle every step, from picking the best truck, to packing your lamps, to shutting off the power.
Got a spot for this?
What's that?
Hair.
Ryder, we're there at every turn.
Hi.
Hi, Mr. Bieler, will you sign my ball?
Sure.
Was you good when you played?
Not bad.
Every player in the world. Serious?
14 of them. Hey, I like these sneakers. Stadia, huh?
Yeah, they're from Kitty.
They never had these when I was a kid.
They did it. Then how'd you get so good?
I wish I knew. See you now.
Nestea presents Ice Teasers.
Tasty,
Jingly, Iced tea teasing with the taste of fruit and only 6 calories.
Ice Teasers.
Me and Patsy take turns with each other's kids. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee. It's 95% fat-free, and that makes me feel good. Not as good as when it's Patsy's turn, but thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
ABC brings out the stars. Happy birthday, Hollywood. Monday, May 18th.
Now, back to our story. We'll return after these messages.
Skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. Skinny, skinny, that's the shape of skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
Only one gum gives you 9 slim sticklets instead of 7 wide ones in a regular pack. Sticklets in natural spearmint or peppermint.
Skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
No added sugar.
No bubbles.
No crystals. No preservatives.
New Minute Maid Light and Juicy doesn't have a lot of things.
No artificial flavors.
No funny colors.
No problem.
What it does have are 4 delicious low-calorie fruit flavors and the goodness of real juice.
No kidding.
New Light and Juicy with NutraSweet from Minute Maid.
The sunshine of your life.
Mother's Day is May 10th, and Hallmark has a special offer. A pretty country canister filled with luxurious bath beads. When the bath beads are gone, we'll bet Mom can find a dozen delightful ways to use the canister. The Hallmark Country Canister Special. Only $2.95 with any $5 purchase. A great way to say, thanks, Mom, this Mother's Day. Only at Hallmark.
Are you looking for a great chicken? Yes. Not me, Gail. Now shoot. Yeah. Like I was saying, if you want great chicken, go to Kentucky Fried Chicken. They're famous for finger-licking good chicken, and with great fixings like hot buttermilk biscuits and fresh coleslaw. The Colonel's is always a great place to get a great meal. You see, great chicken's not so hard to find.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right.
She talked me into it.
Yes.
On an all-new Moonlighting, it's the morning after the night before.
I don't know how I feel.
Take it from me, you feel great.
Stop it.
Does a lock on your door work?
Stop thinking like that. David, last night was a mistake.
Watch Maddie make the same mistake twice.
David.
Followed by Max Headroom.
When you make a McDonald's McDLT fresh on the spot, you make a great hamburger.
When you put it together, fresh on the spot, you make McDLT taste so crisp and hot. Hot sizzling beef, a cool side too, but it's not McDLT without a help from you.
Because you make McDLT, it's never soggy, never wilted.
It's a good time for the great taste.
You make a great hamburger.
A McDonald's.
Mother's Day begins with fragrances from Mervyn's. Buy $10 or more of any selected fragrances and get a free 1-pound box of C's Nuts and Chews.
For Mama at Mervyn's Mother's Day sale. Mama.
Buy $10 of fragrance at Mervyn's and your mom could get a free box of C's chocolates.
This is Jeep's all-new 4-liter 6-cylinder engine. It has sequential molded-point electronic fuel injection. It puts out 173 horsepower and 220 foot-pounds of torque. But most important, if you put this new engine in a Jeep Cherokee or Jeep Comanche, you're going to see more speed and power than you've ever seen from vehicles like this. Just remember where you saw it first.
Valley lakes and rivers are filling up with boaters and police. Details tonight at 10.
We now continue with the Disney Sunday Movie. We'll continue after these messages.
The new machine has gone haywire. Bars are bigger.
As your immediate supervisor, I suggest we follow procedure.
Call the boss.
Correct.
You know, he dedicated this machine to his mother. Any suggestions?
Introducing bigger mounds and bigger Almond Joy. Everything's bigger.
Hi, I'm Merlin Olsen.
No, you're not. You're my little brother, Phil.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
This year, I'm sending Mom flowers for Mother's Day.
Oh, good. I'm sending Mom the FTD scented candle bouquet. Flowers, a ceramic bowl, and a rose-scented candle.
You're sending flowers and a candle?
Well, sure.
That's not fair.
Not too bad.
I'm telling Mom.
Ask your florist to send one FTD.
Look what Merlin sent me. Isn't he sweet?
It's not fair.
If you don't see green on your storage bag, you could see red all over your refrigerator.
Thought I closed it.
Well, sometimes it's hard to tell.
But you can tell with Gladlock bags. When the yellow and blue make green, you can see it's sealed.
For sure.
Gladlock storage and freezer bags. Introducing Gladlock sandwich bags. So no matter where you take your sandwich, you know it'll be fresh when you get there. Don't get mad. Get Gladlock.
Bird watchers have to be ever on the alert, which makes McDonald's McMuffin sandwiches ideal. Hot, fresh, and delicious. I can take breakfast by the hand and not miss a thing.
Breakfast by the hand.
Didn't look exactly like the other baby ducks. Hector looked down at his reflection in the water. When he saw himself in the pond, he didn't see an ugly duckling.
The talking Mother Goose tells the classic fairy tales.
Beautiful white bird.
For fairy tale lovers of all ages, sizes, and shapes.
Happily ever after.
Batteries not included. The talking Mother Goose from Worlds of Wonder.
It's come to my attention that society is having trouble understanding the basic concept of max headroom. I've been asked to make it simple.
I'm Bryce Lynch. I created Max. Max is the computer-generated version of Edison Carter. Edison is the top-tier reporter in the business. I simply fed his brain circuits into my computer and generated Max. Imperfect, but neat. Edison has a controller who guides him to his stories. She's called Diora, and if you ask me, there's a little bit more than news going on between them. We all work for the largest, most powerful network in our world. Network 23, doing whatever it takes to get that extra viewer, that larger TV rating. That's why they've got the best working for them. So give us a try. We may look different, we may think differently, but hey, this is the future.
Max Headroom, Tuesday.
Wow, he could become a star.
Now, back to our story.